ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Bulletmarv review. It brings me great pleasure to bring another video, first video of the new year of 2015, and today's review is going to be of a game I grew up with, one of my original games for a certain system, and it was one of my first times that I ever saw certain aspects in a game and were blown away by stuff like sounds and gameplay more than anything in this game. This game obviously has a lot of meaning to me, so this review can be biased, but that's mainly to do with the fact that my auntie, who is no longer with me, actually gave me this game when I was very, very young. And I've only just managed to get myself a copy of this game since my late partner decided to sell some of my games, and that was one of them, and selling them without my permission. But that's another story for another day. So let's begin this review of the game known as Blue Shadow. Blue Shadow is a great game for the NES, developed by Natsume and published by Taito and Nintendo and Natsume in relative areas. Weirdly, the game had different names in the US region as well as the Japanese region. So in the US region it was called Shadow of the Ninja, and in the Japanese region it was called Yama no Shingoten Kage. So let's just begin with an aspect of this game which blew me away. Was it had a story, and rather than tell you, I will show you the beginning credits now. Sound on that was fantastic, and even though the storyline is cheesy, but for the time it blew me away having this introduction scene like that, with moving images and everything of that nature, since this game was released in 1990 in Japan and released in 1991 in US and PAL regions. So as said, the music is just beautiful in this game. The composers Iku Mizutani and Koichi Anishi. I've totally butchered those names. I'm not good at pronouncing Japanese names, as you can already tell. So, as you know, this game is an action platformer of the highest caliber, with remnants from, like, Ninja Gaiden and games of that nature as well. You play as two ninja. You can choose from two ninjas, one female, one male. The male name is Ayete and the female name is Kaede. This game also offers some in gameplay that I never saw as well until playing Band Commander, which was the whole idea of being able to grab onto certain ledges and then pull yourself up to the other side and also shimmy across them, which I thought was amazing for the period, and the graphics all look so well in this game. You can see it in the video. I don't know where I'm going to position the video, but you can definitely see it in there. So, the game has over 5 levels with 16 stages, and at the end of every level there's a boss battle, and then there are some mini boss battles as well, and the music in those sections are amazing. Again, I will let you watch and listen to the music for this, so be prepared to be amazed by how awesome this game is. Enjoy. So as you saw from that little bit of footage, the boss battle music is amazing, and it always gets you pumped up, ready for the next level, ready for the next fight. You just want to keep carrying on, even though after the third stage onwards, the difficulty just increases to exponential levels. It gets brutal. The third level, I died so many times during that. I lost 3 of my 5 continues fighting that end boss until I figured out the strategy, and I lost at least another one. I lost rest of them on the level after level 4. So the game has got a brutal challenge, but you can play this in co-op. Now, I haven't got any footage of the co-op, unfortunately. I haven't got anyone to play it with me. I know, sad times. But this game is amazing. But yeah, co-op. The thing with co-op, it actually makes it harder, not easier. But the fact is, you share continues, so you only have 5 continues to play with, and you share those 5 continues. So that only really gives you like 2 deaths each, and then 1 for whichever player is not as good. In the game though, you do get stuff to help you along the way, obviously. So you get a pickup for a katana and a kusarigama, which is like a hookshot kind of thing. It's like lunges this long object. Each thing has their own good aspects. The katana is good for close range and quick attacks, but don't do as much damage. As with the hookshot thing, it's slower, but it has a longer target and it does more damage, so you get a bit of a payoff there. But every time you pick like the katana up, if you have the hookshot, it is then replaced with the katana and vice versa. But if you pick up the same weapon, you get an upgrade. So for the hookshot thing, for example, it extends the reach of it, and then for the katana, you have like a little power blade, so it shoots off a little bit of force. So it increases the range a bit more as well, which helps in that respect. The game is very simple. You can pick up and play. The B button jumps and the A button, B button jumps, A button attacks. And you also get other pickups within the game, such as shurikens. You get 20 of them for every pickup, and about 2 or 3 hits per enemy you get with them before the enemy dies. And also you get grenades, which is like 1 hit kills with that pretty much, which they do come in very handy on stage 4 when you've got these turrets, so you can just run up, drop a grenade, run off, hide, wait for it to explode, come back and do that. So you've seen the gameplay, you've heard the music, you've watched that beginning sequence. Is this game worth getting? In my honest opinion, I don't see a lot of people talking about this game. People always talk about Ninja Gaiden on that system. They don't talk about Shadow of the Ninja or Blue Shadow as I know it. They don't talk about it. Nobody talks about this game. So this is, to me, the definition of an hidden gem on a system. And the best thing is, the price won't set you back. I mean, re-getting this, I managed to get this on eBay. Buy now, may I say, and condition is fantastic. And buy now for about £8, including postage. You can't go wrong there. It is such an amazing buy. It is worth getting. If you're a fan of the NES and you like Ninja Gaiden, get that. And I don't give score numbers, so does this game hold up today? For Retro Collector, yes, this is a quintessential NES platformer. It's got ninjas, it oozes style, and the game has gorgeous sound, and it shows what the NES could do later in its lifespan. So, I've been Bulletmarv, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you like the video, like. If you dislike the video, dislike. If it's more complex than that, leave a comment in the comment section below. Remember to obviously comment, share, like and subscribe. I've been Bulletmarv, and as I say at the end of every video, keep on gaming.